Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Tuesday Showdown. Today, we are going, or I should say tonight, we are doing the Angels and the Rockies. Had to throw a few different teams up there. I've been kind of doing a lot of Eastern teams, so I decided to do a couple Western teams here. Haven't done an AL West team yet. But should be a good pitching matchup here. We got Kyle Kendrick going up against Jared Weaver, who's 2-2 with a 3.72 ERA, and Kyle Kendrick, not to be confused with Kyle Hendricks of the Cubs, who is 3-2 with a 3.23 ERA. So a good pitching matchup here. A couple good names. The Rockies have been having a rough season thus far, 13-18 on the season, good enough to be fourth in the National League West, whereas the Angels are 15-17, below 500 as well, sitting in third in a very tough AL West, which is being led currently by the Rangers at 20-13. So they've been kind of stomping this division a little bit, but hopefully I'm going to play as the Angels, and hopefully we can kind of turn around the Angels a little bit. And the Angels did make a trade at the end of April to deal Josh Hamilton back to the Rangers. He just did not work out in Anaheim. Must have been too much of a nightlife for him, but it's all right. I'm not hurt over that. They did lose their left fielder, which was him, but they're still a good team, and I think they just been having a rough stretch here in the beginning of the season. So hopefully we can kind of turn them around a little bit and see if we can make a little bit of a race out in the West. The closest team to the Rangers in the West is the Athletics, sitting at 3 games back at 18-17. So maybe we can change these guys' luck a little bit. The Angels are a good ball club. They've got a good pitching staff, a decent bullpen, and a good offense. So hopefully we can change that around for them. The Rockies, I guess we'll fix that. I don't really care about the minor league rosters. What will matter is when they come up, when they kind of mature. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be the Angels. I kind of wanted to be the home team for a change, not be the underdog, like I had been in the past few. So yes, like I said, we're gonna start Jared Weaver. These lineups are gonna stick with what they got here. This is the 4th time that I will be facing the Colorado Rockies. I faced them 3 times as the Cubs earlier in the season, and I swept them out in Colorado. So they definitely are a beatable team. But they got some good players. Corey Dickerson is not an easy person to go up against. He torched me as the Cubs earlier. But as you can see, this lineup is missing a little bit of a punch. I'm missing Tulo. Tulo is on the 60-day DL, as well as Charlie Blackmon, who's also on the 60-day DL, I believe, with a broken leg. Not the greatest thing for them. But I'll go ahead and kick it out to Anaheim with Eric, Steve, and Matt, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Now on 3-2 to Utley, with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter.
A fine night for a ball game in Southern California. Angels baseball comes your way next. Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's interleague baseball, the first of a 2-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Angels. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, matching up against a good one in Jared Weaver. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
.2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here it comes, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Here he comes, 3-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Herrera will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Corey Dickerson will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. From the stretch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, that's not exactly what he was trying to do up there, but the check swing will work out just like a sacrifice, even though he won't get the sacrifice in the book. He's still going to count against his average. They wind up taking that sure out at first.
Justin Morneau will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
He's set. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And there's a swing by Morneau as this is on the ground to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Rockies lead this one 1-0. Starting lineup for the Angels is there on your screen. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Eric Ibar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
And this takes into account a really terrible stretch of games at home. They won just once on their just completed homestand, so things are definitely not looking up as they kick off this road trip.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. So good work utilizing the changeup to get the fly ball, and I'm sure we'll see a few more of those moving forward. You get a look there at the rest of his scouting report. David Freese will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. Here's Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freed. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
So much for getting out to that early lead on the road. You can go ahead and kiss that goodbye. This pitch is just planted right in his wheelhouse, and you won't miss too often when you leave him there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Albert Pujols get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. First pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more cerebral talent in the game. I mean, it's one thing to have the physical ability, but it's another thing to combine that with his mental aptitude. He's made a nice adjustment there to pick up the base hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Michael McHenry leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 8, Michael McHenry.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Drew Stubbs will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Well, I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Daniel Descalso will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line hard. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he'll lay off here as Weaver runs it full now. It's 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Full count pitch on its way. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Rafael Unoa will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And you had to figure coming into this one that runs were going to be hard to come by against a starter like this. That's when the running game takes on an even greater importance, and he's into second here with the stolen base.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Gary Brown will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Number 8 will get his first shot now. And he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Now the first pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And he'll get in there safely.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. Just going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now for Iannetta, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 for the Angels, courtesy of Chris Iannetta. We played 2. It's now 2-1 Angels. DJ LeMahieu will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 66.
Herrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Get me out here.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that pitch, it's coming back hard with a lot of tail to it, but just can't get in quite far enough.
2-2. Grounded, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, You can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Corey Dickerson will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. David Freese get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Now here's the first pitch. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Mike Trout will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Albert now. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag from LeMahieu, and they got him at second base.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
One strike to Pujols. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The right-hander deals on 1-2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Matt Joyce will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled straight back. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Carlos Gonzalez will start things off for the Rockies, with Justin Morneau due to follow next.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And as you can see on your screen, both starters topping out at 91 miles an hour. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
On the way. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. One on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two, 1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And this pitch misses to Morneau as he works out a walk.
And you know what? You hate giving up walks, but with a one-run lead and a guy like this up there, better to put him on first than to challenge him and give him a shot to tie the ball game.
Michael McHenry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead, they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Here's Drew Stubbs now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They still trail it here 2-1. Gary Brown will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now the first pitch. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
C.J. Cron will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, He's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's the 1-2. There goes the runner, and this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Number 8 steps in now. First offering on the way. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit.
The catcher, number 17.
And things are continuing to go poorly for him out there. That's now the 8th hit he's given up in just 3 1/3 innings of work. With a line like that, he's not going to be sticking around much longer.
Chris Iannetta will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch coming. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Daniel Descalzo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, third baseman, Rafael
Rafael Unoa will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just one out.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
First pitch to him. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded fouled off to the right. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Herrera. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Weaver rapidly approaching the 70-pitch mark. He's at 68 right now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Corey Dickerson will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
From the belt, the pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. And looks like he's going to use it.
The 2-0 home to Morneau. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
A 2-1 offering. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Morneau as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, it just goes to show you that sometimes the best trades are the ones you don't make. This guy was seemingly on the block all winter long, and he wound up staying right where he was. And I'll bet these guys are glad he did as he launches this one. Just a huge home run right there.
Michael McHenry will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. Rockies lead it 6-2. Eric Ibar will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the catch is made, one away.
This is a much different situation for him on the mound after that 5-run inning. All of a sudden, he's working with a lead now, and he does a good job there of getting that first out.
David Freese will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Two more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turnaround to hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's Albert now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. One strike to Pujols. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Drew Stubbs will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Drew Stubbs.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Six runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Stepping in now, Rafael Unoa. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, he just flat out tattoos this baseball. Here it is. He just splits the 2 outfielders, winds up banging it off that wall out there in right center, and he's into second, probably thinking to himself, I can't believe that's not a home run.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Herrera will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on the way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Time to play pitching, coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rockies 7 and the Angels 2. Matt Joyce will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Matt Joyce.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's a ground ball to first, and Morneau will just take this one to first. 3 unassisted for the putout.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Gary Brown will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
C.J. Cron will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Dickerson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick. His club will hit when we return. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Corey Dickerson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now he'll step off. Fernando Salas is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Fernando Salas.
Corey Dickerson will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Justin Morneau will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He waits. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Morneau waits. The 1-1. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
He's ready now. The pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And I'll tell you what, watching this here on the monitor or even at home on the big screen, it's hard to appreciate how difficult it is to hit that pitch. I mean, this thing just absolutely disappears at the end.
Standing in now, Michael McHenry. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
All right, calm down.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Drew Stubbs will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. From the stretch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-2. Number 8 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Number 8.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
The pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Chris Iannetta will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to third. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now they've got a man caught out there. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
David Freese will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First offering on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Mike Trout will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch to him. Now a hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Angels get just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 7-3. Daniel Descalzo will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Rockies, shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Inoa will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now here it comes. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
DJ LeMahieu, we'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Herrera will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes a 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Albert Pujols will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Albert.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner toward right center, and he's got himself a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Gary Brown will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through, a base hit.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base. But instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be it for Kyle Kendrick. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 63.
C.J. Cron will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's the key to getting a hitter out. You've got to disrupt his timing, and they've had him out of whack all game long.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
In now, number 8. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 7-3. Corey Dickerson will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Mike Morin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Corey Dickerson will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One-0 pitch now. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
He'll try a changeup this time, but that's not working either. It's 3-0. Waiting next, there's Justin Morneau. One out, nobody on. 3-0 offering. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Justin Morneau will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Michael McHenry will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Chris Iannetta will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Yeah, up by 4 in the 9th. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
Eric Ibar will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First offering on the way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
David Freese with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now here's the pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 7-3. Good night from Anaheim.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victory.
Send the ball in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schode has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants.
Oh shoot, my mic wasn't even on.
Win a game in a very
Well, that game definitely didn't go as I had planned there. But you know, Jared Weaver gave it up in the 5th, and he just just couldn't seem to get outs in the 5th, and that's what happens, you know. And now both teams are a little bit closer in standing, but I kind of wish it would have been a little bit of a closer game for the sake of being a competitive game. That really wasn't the most competitive game, especially going into the 9th. Even though Rafael Betancourt did pick up the save, that's not really kind of what I want. I didn't want that to be a 4-run game. Kind of wanted it to be a little bit closer, but that's just the kind of the way it went down. Jared Weaver didn't pitch too well. Kyle Kendrick pitched much better than he did. Did get a home run though from David Freese, but he was matched, actually doubled up on by Justin Morneau's 2-run shot on top, beating out David Freese's solo shot. But that's going to go ahead and end this episode of the Tuesday Showdown. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. We'd really appreciate that. As always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or anything else that's for us, please feel free to email us at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network at gmail.com. That is our email. So be sure to So be sure, if you have anything to say to us, please shoot us a line there. And then that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys keep it real.